Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well, and if you're not doing well, that's okay too. Just know that it's temporary. My name is Tristen. Look at my hands, because today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading, okay? So today's card reading is going to be about spiritual development, things like self-care, healing. All right, so I'm just smudging you as well. So like smudging your energy to everyone watching, smudging myself. So the first deck I'm using is from Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors. Ooh, great teacher. I always feel like a connection to this card. I feel like this person kind of looks like me, but with a beard. So the first thing I'll get you to do is choose a number between 1 and 3, either card 1, card 2, and card 3. The timestamps will be below somewhere, so you just click on your time and then that will be your reading, okay? So group number 1 people, you guys chose the clear quartz, which is one of my favorite crystals. It's so simple and beautiful. And you guys have the card Lady. So I'll just put it here for now. The second deck I'm using is Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. I love this deck. You know, it's at a point now on your spiritual journey where you've learned so much, and a part of your journey was to realize the beauty of life. So with the card Lady, it says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. And in fact, nature might be really important to you, or even sacred geometry. There's something with geometry in this. But now, like, your spiritual path has brought you to see the beauty of life. Like, how beautiful is nature? How beautiful are children? How beautiful are our loved ones? A waterfall. Really noticing the true beauty of life. So that's your next step. And this is a nice step. You know, you don't need to meditate in a cave for 6 hours or go on a huge journey. You just have to relax and really enjoy and see the beauty around you, you know, and that also takes a lot of work. You know, we always feel like we have to do something, that we're busy, or have to go into self-improvement, but sometimes that self-improvement is just looking at the beauty around you. So that's what this card says. Okay, we have 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Interesting. So a lot of sword energy. A lot of Aquarius energy, actually, I'm feeling. A bit of Virgo. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there's a sense of fighting with the mind a lot here, okay? Where, like, we are constantly overthinking, should we be doing something more? How do I get ahead? There's always a sense of how do I get ahead? Or, like, how can I use my time better? Or I feel like you kind of beat yourself up a lot. And it's a lot of mind games, always thinking. There's also a sense of feeling guilty or ashamed, or feeling you've deserved some type of setback. Like, oh, you know, I deserve this. It was my idea to be with a partnership like this, or it was my idea to go into work. So there's like a sense of deserving any type of ill will. But, you know, well, then you will. If you think you deserve bad things, then you'll get bad things. If you believe you deserve good things, then you'll get good things. So this reading talks a lot about mindset, okay? And really changing your mindset that you are deserving of abundance and beauty and beautiful things, okay? But it talks about feeling it first, okay? With the moon in reverse, connects to Cancer energy. Your soul is deeply calling you to connect with your intuition, okay? So that is going out into the moonlight and meditating. That is carving out time of your day to meditate, carving out time to make your soul sing. So, you know, I want to say literal meditation practices like yoga, you know, chanting, a nature walk, walking barefoot, prayer, tools of divination, playing with tarot cards, you know, to really dive into your spirituality, because that will really get you out of your head, okay? You have so many gifts. You have a great team of spirit guides around you, and they just want to connect with you a bit more, okay? So your message is really just to meditate, you know, meditate. You know, there's also a sense of goddess energy here, you know, with the moon as well. There's a sense of sacred femininity, you know, and sacred feminine has a lot of that. It doesn't matter what your gender is or your biological sex, but there's a lot of intuition and psychic abilities and compassion when it connects to the sacred feminine. And the spread is asking you to connect to that with the lady card and this card right here. You know, there's a lot of power within your intuition. So connect to it so much more. It's like, you know, it sounds kind of cliche, but like all your problems will melt away. Okay? Oh, shoot. I get the vibe that things aren't working around you, okay? Specifically with the Tower. So this can mean, you know, you want to change living scenarios, you want to break up with your partner, things aren't working out at home. Whatever there is, there's a lot of things around you that is affecting the inner you, okay? So it's like, you have to remember that your strength is your intuition, is your soul, is your meditation. You are resilient and you can conquer anything. So I feel like although there may not be like spiritual issues around, it's more so like physical issues or the connections around you. Like I said, a marriage, job, work, house, or something like that. But there's something physical that's upsetting you. And the way to overcome it is through manifestation, is through prayer. Like this card talks all about, you know, believing in yourself, believing you can conquer things. You know, it seems there's a lot of spiritual, like these are the result cards for you. The moon and the star. You can look into these cards, but these are the ones speaking to you right now, which are huge intuitive cards, like a lot of water, you know? So connecting to water, which is our emotion. So how do you feel? What do you psychically feel, but what do you emotionally feel? It really is diving deep into the sacred waters of your soul, okay? So I'll pull one more card from the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. This has got to be one of my favorite decks right now. And, you know, with all these things going on, you might be struggling with a lot of stuff, but, you know, to make sure you look at yourself and say, you know what, though, I am pretty cool. I am pretty amazing. Like, I did conquer a lot. And you know what? I am super intuitive, and that's awesome. Like, really give yourself credit where credit is due. I do see setting boundaries. So with someone or something, so if something doesn't feel right, be like, hey, I can't deal with this right now. I'm going for a walk on the beach. I'm going to go meditate. I'm going to go take a bath. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so the Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. And you can see there's a lot of water here. Yeah, so basically what I was saying is that reconnect to the purity of who you are. As we're humans, we kind of get sidetracked, we kind of get engulfed with the, you know, the density of the human experience, and we forget our sacred souls. So please take time to connect to your soul, just you know, that is spending time alone with just yourself. And sometimes that could be scary, you know, I'd rather be with friends or I'd rather have someone with me, but you can do this. Be with yourself, hold yourself, be compassionate with yourself, be gentle with yourself, love yourself so much. A lot of sacred feminine energy in this spread. So that's what it's calling for you. Okay, so it's not about business goals and all those things. It's not about the masculine thing. It's really about gentleness and forgiveness with your soul. Okay? And that is where all your answers lie. Kind of really, but like once you kind of find that sacred space, you'll have so many more answers. Well, group number one, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if it resonates. I hope it does. You know, like, comment, share, anything like that, and I hope to see you again in another video. Okay, I love you. Bye. Hi, group number two. So you guys chose the malachite crystal, which is honestly a vibe. This is such a nice crystal. So your card is Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Okay, so let's just see what's going on your spiritual journey. You know, there's a sense that you could be a teacher as well, that you're probably a healer of some sort, that, you know, you kind of incarnated on this earth to help people. There's a sense of light worker with this card, that you came on earth to spread light. There's a sense of responsibility. So you could also be in the spiritual realm of helping people, or just in general, you're big-hearted and just like to help people. So you might not have like spiritual teacher, you know, as your title, but it might just be important for you. Yeah, so there's a sense of doer energy with magician, that, you know, you're a manifester, you're a creator, you make things happen. Like if you wanted to have your own business, you made it. If you wanted to have a certain goal, you did it. If you wanted to go on a certain trip, like you have that really good drive within you. With Knight of Swords, I'm feeling like there's like this something new that you want to learn or something new that you want to experience, but there's a lot of hesitation, I feel. Kind of like, is this what's right? Like, is this right? Is it wrong? Like, for instance, tarot. Some people think, is tarot evil? Should I learn tarot? Will tarot hurt me in any way? Like, should I get into it? But tarot is a wonderful tool. But there's like a sense of like wanting to learn something new. You know, I don't know if it's like a new religion, new spiritual outlook, or just something new. I'm getting the vibe of okay, so I get the vibe that you worked a lot on your spiritual health, okay, or your emotional well-being, that, you know, you learned a lot. Like, let's say you faced grief, well, that really had to transform your soul. Or just saying that there's a lot of hardships that you had to overcome, and it seems like your spirit team is very proud of you for that. And there's a sense of kind of restarting or re-changing. There's a sense of new energy where it's like, I'm learning something. It's like you're never done learning. There's always something new to learn. It seems like a big part of you on this earth is being a student and to learn the world around you. And it seems other people focused as well, like other religions and other people's philosophies, picking the brain of other people, because then that's how you learn your own philosophy, your own spiritual path. There's a sense of being very eclectic on how you learn things. You can learn from this religion, this person, this person, this person. You know, for instance, you can look into astrology and then you realize you like more numerology. Whatever it is, they're saying to really expand your spiritual learnings and not just stick to one thing. I sense a really deep care for the world. There's a sense of deep care for either something collective, like all of nature, all of animals, all the children of the land. There seems to be a deep, 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 deep care. You know, I do get evolved soul type of energy here. Yeah, I'm getting this sense of feeling like you've hurt yourself in some way. Like you're following one spiritual path, but then you realized it wasn't for you. For instance, let's say you were Buddhist, and then you realize like recently, like, oh my God, did I learn something wrong? Am I actually Catholic? Am I actually, you know what I mean? Or just an ideology, like thinking one way and then realize, maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe there's something else here. There's really a sense of restarting and changing things, rethinking about things. I just want you to know that you did nothing wrong, okay? I don't know what this means, but you were meant to learn all these things. You were meant to go through grief. You were meant to follow a certain ideology or a certain way of thinking because it brought you so many things and it was like the right way to think at the time. But right now, as changing times, you know, the times are changing. The astrology of March was crazy. Like there's a lot of change happening that perhaps you're going to have to get with it and change your perspective and how you view things as well. You know, Wheel of Fortune talks about change and taking a chance and just going with it. I feel like a very being comfortable with not knowing. Like, I don't know what life is. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know, but that's okay. I'm going to have fun anyways. You know, there's like a foolish energy, but in the best way possible. But like, you know what? At the end of the day, we're all students and we're all learning. And I don't know anything, but you know what? I love everyone and I'm happy. Connecting people from your tribe is very important as well. So if you like someone's energy, then hang out with them. Or you're thinking of something and someone else thinks of it too, great. To spend more time with like your people, okay? Yeah, Four of Wands talks about celebration and fun, togetherness. So basically all the things I was saying. So it's about being really mindful of who you let into your life. If people have good energy and good energy for all of the collective, like all the people from all crosses of life, then yes, you want them in your circle. But there's also a sense of boundary saying, this doesn't align with me. I'm not going to be with this person. Or even with yourself, like, I need to take a step back from this. I need to ponder. I need to meditate. It doesn't align with me anymore. So there's a sense of like, it goes both ways. So really attracting good people, but then distancing from people who you need boundaries from. Okay? By the way, this is from the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Tristen Sky and I. I love this deck. Now I'm going to be pulling from the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I just feel like big changes are for you. Okay, group number 2. And that you're just so powerful. You have such a great manifesting energy that you can really create anything you want in life. And it's really nice. But there is a sense of learning. This card is very strong for you. Great teacher, that you really are both. You're a teacher, but also a student. And these next few steps on your spiritual journey is really to learn, you know, to not be so fixed in your ways, but to really learn from other people. It's very beautiful. And this does take a lot of work as well. So I do see a lot of self-reflection, a lot of, like, let's say it's journaling or researching or meditation. There's a sense of really wanting to learn about things, okay? Release the petals, transformation, death, rebirth, shedding, all change. Okay, well, this is kind of very specific because this is the things I was feeling, that there is transformation and change happening for you. Okay. Yeah, just go with it. Like, I want to say you should watch my astrology video for 2023 because there's huge astrology shifts for 2023 and I feel like it's affecting you, okay? If you know it or not, it is happening. So there is a sense of letting go and accepting this change. Kind of like a rose, you know, a rose blooms, but it also sheds its petals. It's really nice. There's so much things to let go of. So old beliefs, old things. There's a sense for a lot of new opportunities for you that are to come, which is very sweet. But to get there, it is a lot of letting go. That's why I felt like there was a sadness here, because it's sometimes sad when we're in full bloom and then we have to let our petals go. Because I did feel like there's a sort of sadness with wanting to change things or walk away from certain people, you know, but it really is for the good. It really is for the good for yourself, the people you love around you, and just the world in general. So keep up with the changing times. Keep up that progressive nature. You got this. And give yourself a big hug. And I love you. So group number 2, I hope you thought this was helpful. If it resonates, please let me know. You can like and comment the video, share it, and I hope to see you again in my next video, okay? I love you, bye. Hi, group number 3, you guys chose citrine crystal, and I love this crystal. It's just such a happy, abundant crystal. But your card is Shaylin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, so I'll just put it here for now. So let's see what the cards say. By the way, I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Tristen Sky and I. I love this deck. But let's see where you're at on your spiritual journey, you know, towards evolvement, enlightenment, what you need to know. Okay. Okay, a lot of wands energy, so you could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could just be prominent to you. Maybe Taurus as well. Okay, so I'll show you the cards. We have 10 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. And then Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I'm getting the sense of overwhelm. And it seems from like spiritual energy. So being like overwhelmed by the afterlife or being overwhelmed just by the human experience. Like when we talk about like energy and souls and afterlife, it can kind of feel overwhelming and a bit scary. Or kind of like, okay, well, what is life? This is too much. Like there's a sense of feeling too much and overwhelmed by, you know, spirituality in general. There's a sense of avoiding time with your soul or avoiding topics of spirituality in general, like feeling like things are just too tough or too much, so I'm just gonna watch TV. I'm just going to hang out with my friends. I'm not going to deal with this life and death kind of things. There's a sense of avoiding responsibility when it comes to spiritual well-being and simply just wellness or just self-care in general. Like, I don't want to deal with this right now because it's too hard. Yeah. So this is just a reminder that like life is truly beautiful, and it's in those spirit, like those, you know, energy, soulful, spiritual moments that make life beautiful. Like looking at a flower, a sunflower, you know, being in nature, looking in the eyes of your loved ones, you know, feeling connected to your family and friends. Like these are spiritual elements of life, and it truly is beautiful. Um and a part of it is also doing the shadow work and going inside of ourselves and healing ourselves, okay? I also get like scarcity or being scared for either financial reasons or just physical reasons. Like life itself can be very tough, you know, with jobs and people. I'm not too sure what it is, but the physical experience, so there's like the spiritual experience, but like the physical experience can also be challenging, right? Making money, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, family. And I also get that vibe here as well, that like you kind of had it, you've had a tough go recently. I can feel that, okay? But remember to connect with the beauty and simplicity of life, okay? So there's a sense of being a bit slow, you know, graceful, like noticing the rain, you know, noticing the smile of a stranger, you know, noticing how good food tastes. There's a sense of really coming back to the beauty of life, because life is beautiful. If we don't think life is beautiful, that means something's wrong, because life is beautiful. That's just a fact. It is. So you have to refine it, okay? So when we put stuff to the side, like, oh, I don't want to deal with this, it's too heavy or it's too dark, unknowingly, we're also putting good things to the side. So as you kind of go into your self-healing journey, you're also opening yourself up to all the beautiful things of life. Because I see good things being passed on to you, but you not taking them. Like let's say, you know, your friends ask you to go out to eat, but you're like, you know what? No, I'll pass. I'm just sad or I'm not feeling well. Well, that's a missed out opportunity on laughs and friends. But to get to this, you're going to need to do your self-care first. Let's say you did all your self-care and a lot of healing. Well, the next time your friends ask you, you're like, yes, I'll go out with you. So they're saying you must do the inner work first of healing, okay? So what that means is shadow work. Look into shadow work. Look into, you know, your soul and see where you can heal. You know, I can see journaling. You can journal your thoughts. You can meditate. You can give yourself a big hug. You can talk to a therapist, a counselor, a psychic, a medium, an astrologer. But there's a sense of really looking inside, okay? So here's your card. Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. So this is a really big card of spiritual downloads that you might be feeling, but this is to say that we are all one, okay? That we are all one. So returning to each other. So perhaps you were hurt by someone or by something, a loss, or a partnership or something. Maybe someone hurt you, but this is your call to be compassionate and to forgive and to realize that we are all connected. Okay, Mother Rose is very, very ancient and sacred and healing. It sounds kind of cheesy, but it's the message to love everyone. Love everyone, okay? Even those who hurt you so deeply, we still gotta love them. Don't fill your heart with hatred, but fill your heart with love. See your heart as a rose, a beautiful rose. So there might be feelings of, you know, you might feel broken or you might feel damaged, but this is the opportunity to go into it and heal it, whether that is just with yourself or with another person. You know, it's possible for two people to have different experiences, right? Like you can feel one thing and then the other person can feel something else. So drop your defenses and reach out to each other with, you know, honesty and compassion. I really feel like you can meditate with the energy of rose, rose essential oil, rose otto, rose essence, hydrosol, an actual rose flower, or just meditating with the sacred imagery of a rose, and see how it can help bring more love into your life. And remember that there are multiple truths. So let's say you're in an argument with someone, you can both be right in a way because both your emotions are valid anyways. So there's a sense of really seeing the bigger picture, that you may be hurt, but kind of take a step back and realize that you're more than just you. You are everyone. Also, I feel a lot of like angelic energy around you, like past loved ones, or if you do connect to archangels and spirit guides, there's just that kind of download that, you know, there's a lot of celestial support around you that loves you so much. Okay. Well, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, please comment, please share, please give me digital support, and I will love you forever. Okay, thank you so much. I hope to see you on another video. Bye.